Johnson looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Oakley. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the grab in the end zone. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Pulls it, fired, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, it's the first third down of the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route, and it's an explosive play early for this offense.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. The run inside. It's Turner. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Flagway. The short hands, it's Turner. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He'll keep it on the sneak. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Great job by the defense there on 4th down. I'll say this, QB sneaks are not a guaranteed play that you're going to get on offense. Everybody thinks it is. You dial it up, it's an automatic first. Not the case. That time, the defensive line was lower. They got more push. And there was just nowhere for the quarterback to go. Great job by the D.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to Williams over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's 1st down from the 48. The run to the left. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here from my running back, make the game easy.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Manning.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Smacks him with the stiff arm. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Throwing, Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Play fake Lagway. Fires toward the target. Finds his man open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Bears will have it 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Maybe some room here. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And the Bears are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. But they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
And they try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
On first down from their own 22. He goes right back to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. The short hands, it's Oakland.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Flagway wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He's already thrown 1 pick, and if he doesn't clean up some of this stuff, more will follow for sure.
More will follow, and probably go into the bullpen or getting another guy in here that can throw the football. It's stuff like that just drives you nuts because you're fading off your back foot. It's really, really hard to be accurate. So you got to hang in there. You got to understand that I got to stay still when I throw the football, hit those targets, and I definitely can't turn the football over.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Now here's Lagway. Finds his big tight end. Hits him with a stiff arm. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Here's Lagway to pass. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Jackson. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the timing just a hair off.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Johnson wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rushes on him. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
The Wildcats will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught on the left sideline. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. One more snap coming before halftime. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. And he's in! Touchdown,
is one of those games where you got to make every single possession count. You got to give the offense credit. They did a nice job executing. If they hit this extra point, they're going to take a touchdown lead into halftime.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven that.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
With good timing right now, they've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And finally, we see a nice game. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. Flagway. Fires to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The give from the gun. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Here's a little room there. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And Man, you gotta love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly, could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half, came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run.
Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. The run inside. It's Jackson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Wildcats! That one will give them the lead.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Got his man downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Lagway on the play action. Swings it out to his running back. Still running at the 40. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. Looking to buy time. Took a shot as he threw. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Running inside, it's Jackson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Off to the races to the right. The tag. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Wildcats are right back on top.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Lagway. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Lagway wants to throw. Makes the grab. He breaks a tackle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll try it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick completion to the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Bears have the answer. The extra point here would tie the game. And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the 4th.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Johnson looking to throw. Right on the money. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Quick completion on the out route. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Running inside, it's Turner. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Turner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout taken here. 2nd one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Here's another kneel down as they set up the game-winning field goal and run the time right down to the wire.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And it's good! And they've regained the lead. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.